and welcome to Come Out of My House. And I am the host of Come Out of My House, the one and only Miss Tobell Von Cartier. Yay! That's me, that's me, that's me. And thank you all for showing me so much love. I appreciate the applause. Yes, I see you. I see you and I see you too. Thank you guys, thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you out there in TV land for tuning in tonight. And you know, it's always been a dream of mine to be here on stage, entertaining and coming into your living rooms every night, not crawling in your windows, honey, like some of you think I do, but I actually don't do that. But I'm here, we're gonna have a good time. But before we get to having the good time, I'd like to thank Joe Tucheron for this gorgeous image. Hey, Joe, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you know what? Grab a cocktail, grab a snack, sit back, grab your significant other, and we're gonna have a good time. Better yet, we're gonna have a Kiki. And speaking of Kikis, honey, it's time for none other than the Kiki of the week.
Kiki of the week.
And the Kiki of the week, boys and girls, is actually an item that comes to you from none other than Japanese artist. Her name is, let me get this right, it's Masami Takahashi, and she's a friend of the producers, and producer Titi actually, and she's an award-winning Japanese graphic designer, including Art Directors Club of New York and Red Dot Award in Germany. Those are some awards that she won. And what this item is actually, it is a spoon fork, boys and girls. And you know, a lot of you queens out there can do a lot of things with a spoon, but this is a spoon fork. It's actually, you can eat, Sasha girl, what is this? Is this ramen, really? Honey, I don't do ramen. If it was angel hair pasta, maybe, but you know, for the producers, they're giving me the hairy eyeball. I will try the ramen with the lovely spoon fork.
Just eat it.
Okay, girl, oh, Miss Honey, ooh, oh, oh, girl, no, no, take it away. Who ordered this? Who ordered this? Oh, God, Sasha, honey, oh, but anyway, that was Masami Takahashi, girl, lovely design. I love the spoon fork. It's at the MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art, and you can go to the MoMA shop here in Manhattan and grab yourself a spoon, a soup spoon, yeah. I keep getting it, because you know, there's an item that you can get at any supermarket, and I'm not trying to diss her for her great creativity, but it's called a spork. And it's plastic and it's cheap. I think you can get a pack for like 99 cents, but that's not a spork. It's called a soup fork. So where'd the soup fork go? You took the soup fork, so I only have the box, but yeah, it's a soup fork. But anyway, yeah, bring back the soup fork, honey, because I need to get into that. I need to get into that one more time and make sure. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sasha. This is a little dingy, but this is a soup fork, and it's got prongs, and you know, it's round, and like I said, a lot of queens do a lot of things with spoons. I'm not gonna go there, but you know, there you are, Sasha. Thank you very much. And I think that concludes our Kiki of the week. And again, kids, you can find that item at the MoMA. And yeah, thank you. And up next, we have the one and only Drew Elliot from Paper Magazine is here, so don't touch that dial. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Back. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, we are back. And tonight I am so excited to bring out my very, very, very first special guest. He's a really dear friend of mine, and I've known this character for over a decade now, and we're really close friends. He's actually one of my children. I have a lot of kids running around New York City, honey. So please welcome the one and only, he's the Chief Creative Officer of Paper Magazine, Mr. Drew Elliot. Yes! Thank you.
Hello, how are you? Oh, you look great.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
Have a seat. Gorgeous. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh, shit, honey. Thank you for coming.
Congratulations on your new gig.
Thank you. I'm so excited that you're here, and I'm a little nervous.
Thank you for having me.
So how have you been? What you been up to?
I have, been breaking the internet and, just some small projects.
Yeah, some small projects, honey. Those are some projects, honey. And I'm not talking about the projects, over there on the west side. I ain't reading, but it's an inside joke for people that live in Manhattan. So, Droopsy, you are a very, very busy person, and I just wonder, how do you manage to fit all of your activities into your schedule? I mean, you are the Chief Creative Officer at Paper Magazine. You host nightlife parties, and I
come on your show.
And you come on my show, and you're doing everything. So I have a question for you in regards to your job. What is a Chief Creative Officer, and what do they do? Is that the same thing as a creative director? Because people say, "Wait, hold on, I'm gonna let you answer."
Okay.
But I got to get this off my chest. People always throw up, "Well, I'm the creative director." I'm like, "Well, what are you creating, and where are you directing it to?" So, can you answer me that, baby? What do you do with paper?
What do? I do a little bit of everything. I think I kind of create a creative vision and then have the amazing people that I get to work with execute it. So it's more of a big idea and then they bring it to life.
Oh, wow.
I'm not really creative. I can't draw. I can't make anything. So I have these amazing people that can.
Right. You're like the one that calls the shots. Like, you're the boss.
Well, maybe.
Is there like an overlord over you kind of thing?
Well, our founders, yes. Kim Hastreiter and David Hershkovitz are our founders. So I always look to them, but I rally the troops, I would say.
Okay, but you didn't always have such a high-profile, high-octane job. I mean, I know you've been in paper for a while. Now, take us back. Now, where did you start? Where are you originally from?
I'm from Indiana. I'm from the hills of Indiana.
Indiana, where's that?
It's in the middle of the country.
Is that like next to Idaho?
Yeah, no.
Kentucky?
It's in the middle. Yeah, close to Kentucky.
Oh,
We're
okay.
neighbors of Kentucky.
Okay, see, I'm from Mississippi. I can't read, honey. I'm a Southern girl, so I know those other states are a little shady. I ain't mad at you viewers out there, but you know what I'm talking about, honey.
I'm what's called a Hoosier.
Oh, a Hoosier?
Hoosier.
What's a who?
I'm a Hoosier.
A Hoosier.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I've lived
you got me stroking my hair over here like a Hoosier. Wow.
Corn-fed.
Come on over. I like corn-fed, honey. You see some of those boys falling through that are corn-fed and mother gets all revved up, honey. But so you're from Indiana and you've been in when did you come to New York City?
I came to New York when I was 19 years old and went to NYU. And that's when we met.
That's when we met, honey. And I was sneaking you in the nightclubs. You were, I'm going to get myself
putting
into
me
trouble.
under big coats and shuffling into nightclubs. Yes, that's where we met.
We were hanging out at the hottest parties in New York City, honey. The velvet rope. We would get out of the car and the rope would go like, quick, come on in, girl. Who are those kids with you? Oh, these are my children, honey. They were like, girl, where'd you get those kids? We had a good time, though.
We did. We still do.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
We do. Yes, honey. Yes.
They still part the ropes.
Down, honey.
No,
you don't part the rope. We part the Red Sea, honey. The Red Sea. We parted the sea one too many times, though. But I ain't gonna go there.
Yeah.
But now that now that you got to New York City, you went to school where?
NYU.
NYU. Okay.
I went to NYU.
And what did you study at NYU?
I studied pop culture and English at NYU.
And men.
And men.
It's okay if I say that. I don't want to blow up your spot.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they like to keep their personal life and their professional life separate. They don't want people at work to know their tea. But,
I'm a pretty open book, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Open book, open legs. Oh, that's me. No, open legs, honey. And if you come on Miss Tobell's show, there's going to be some tea.
I had a feeling.
Yes, honey, gorgeous. So how was NYU? Was it
NYU was great.
College?
It was a great place to kind of grow up and go to school. And I think it's the city's your campus. So,
Uh-huh.
you know, I didn't really have dorm friends. I was hanging out with people like yourself.
Exactly,
the
honey.
good influencers.
Thank you. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Yes, honey. See, you
So I
got
was working
good-
in nightclubs, and you know, I was working at paper even from the time I was 19. So I was interning there, and then going to school, and just loving the city.
Wow. So you've been there for over a decade. That you've had
Yeah,
that job for a long time.
I've been there 15 years. I've left a few times and did other things, and
few
moved to
hiccups.
California,
Uh-huh.
and did some other things. But
I kind of remember you going to California, but we were always on the horn talking, and it just seemed like you were there. You were traveling. You were bi-coastal. I know that. You know. But,
yeah, I was
wow.
traveling back and forth. But I think New York's my home, so I came back.
Okay, and so now back to now you've been in paper for 10 years, and now here we are. You're on the show, and you are responsible for putting some of the biggest pop stars today on the cover of Paper magazine.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, hold that thought, Drew Elliot. You know what? I'm getting the hairy eyeball from the producers, and I think we're going to have to take a break for some station identification, and we'll be right back with the one and only Drew Elliot from Paper magazine. Boop! Don't touch that dial. Okay.
My name is Mr. Tobell Von Cartier. My name is Mr. Tobell.
Here to perform his new single, the one and only Neon Music.